Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the multi-dimensional array in C language. So yes, I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better with my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I double click and take some process. Yes, and now just open Alt F file menu and taking new file. And here our goal, write a program to initialization, or we can say that first is a declaration. So yes, we can say that declare declare declaration and initialization. Yes, so that is a initialization, how uh, declaration and initialization of multi-dimensional array. Yes, so that is our definition. So yes, how it's a declaration and initialization. So like you have to know very well, array is a collection of similar data type elements. So here multi-dimensional. So like a 2D array is a 1D array collection, and multi-dimensional array is a 2D array collection. We can say that. And internal there is no any row and column, but we can understand how many row and column to our understand. In internal memory there is continuous byte is allocated for compiler. So yes, now let us start how it's possible the multi-dimensional array. So yes, our std, standard input output, and console input output to header file, and then main, just our main function, and we can declare the multi-dimensional array. So here 3, just so first subscript 3, that is a main row, and 2 by 2, so that is a, we can say that 2 by 2, that is a 3 2D array collection, 2 by 2 square matrix. So here number of element is a multiplication of main row. So main row is a 3 and 2, so 6, and 6 multiply 2, so that is 12 element. So I look like here, give the example. So here like we can declare x 2 by 2, yes, and that first, and then y 2 by 2, yes, and z 2 by 2. So that is same declaration like that. That is 3 2D array, and that is a main row is a 3. Yes, here is main row is 3, and that type of collection, how many? There is a 2 by 2, and that is a 3 collection. So that is the same, both are statement equal. So here we can declare x, y, z T 2D array, and here is a main row, and that is a 3 2D array collection of 2 by 2. So total 12 element, because one 2D array is 12, 2 by 2, so it's 4 element. Here is 4, here is 4, and here, so 12 element. Yes, so that is a collection of 12 elements. So I just removed that is just example. And now we can initialization. Yes, our declaration is, I think you have to know very well, perfect kind. And now we can initialize of multi. How? So that is a main brace and then sub brace, and that is a starting of 2D array, and then one row of first 2D array. So that is a complete. So in between comma, yes, you have to know very well, and in row in between also comma, and then second row of our 2D array. So like 4 and 5. And now that is a first 2D array is complete. So I give the close brace, and now comma is now appear, and then opening closing brace of second 2D array, and then that first row of that second 2D array, and that is a like 6 and 7, that is, and in between element is also comma, and now first row of 2D array of second 2D array is complete, and also comma, and then second row, so 8 and 9. Yes, so here, yes, 3 is remaining. I give the sequence. Yes, so here is 4 only, and now here is a 5. Yes, 5 and 6. Yes, so we can give the sequence. Okay, no problem. So here 8. Yes, so second element is a 8 complete, and now that we can start comma and then start brace, Yes, and then again that is third 2 by 2 square metric is start, and then row 9 and 10, that first row is complete, comma, and then again 11 and 12. Yes, exactly 12 element. And here that brace is complete our second 2D array. Now main brace is we have to complete, and then semicolon. So now I can, you have to understand. So that base start and that complete, that is a first 2 by 2 square metric. Yes, here 4 element is there, and that brace start in between is comma. So here second 2D array start and then 2 row. Yes, here 2 by 2 again, and then I give one blank, so you can understand that brace is second 2D array is complete. And now start the brace is second third 2D array and 2 by 2 square metric, and then and that is our main, that brace is complete. So now that perfectly initialization is done. So every row element in between comma operator, every row element is comma, and 1 2 by or 2 by 2 square metric complete, then again comma. So there are 3 time comma operator we have to use. First element, then in between row, and then here, and also in between, but we can say that every element and every row and every 2D array complete, we can provide the comma operator. So yes, that is initialization is done perfectly. Now let us we give the message and print the element. So yes, multi uh, dimensional, yes, so yes, dimensional array elements, yes, elements. And then 4. So here we can start the first. Yes, here we can, but not here declaration. I give the second row, and I index first, j and k. There are 3 index. So like you have to 2 by 2, so that 2 loop, 1D array 1 for loop, 2D array 2 for, and here is a multi. So there are 3 for loop, I, j, and k. I start to our main loop, J is a start to next our row, and then column is K. So I is a main row is taking. So now here I is 0, then I less than, yes, 3, and then I plus plus. Yes, now here again for loop, and then for loop is a J. Yes, J is start to 0 and J less than 2, because 2 by 2 square metric, and then again opening closing brace and start to next for loop inner. So there are 2 level, or yes, so nesting k equal to 0, k less than 2, and k plus plus, and then we have to print our element. Yes, so here we can x of percentage d, I print also index, so x of percentage d, and then again bracket and percentage d. So there are 3 subscript, and then percentage print our element. So I, k, j, and k, and then x of I, j, and k. So yes, and now we can give here every row we can provide one slash n new line, and every 2D array complete we can also provide the slash n. So there are two time we can give the slash n. So then and then we can understand. Yes, I save this file. So multi dimensional is not possible. So here what to do? So here multi-array, yes. So we can an array, yes, because underscore we have to apply. So eight character. So let's see, yes, multi-array, that type of file name. So I compile, yes, for save and compile, yes, there is no any error, and exe file is generated, and control F9. So yes, that element is print, because here I not provide the gets yet. So how we can see? So alter F5, yes, that is our option. So look, our element all are print perfectly, but one slash n is required, because our multi-dimensional array element that one line, that two element is print the same line. So yes, now I give the slash n to here, so that print in new line, and here provide the get ch. Okay, so that is remaining. Okay, now save. compile again and run. So directly output, not we can scan. And also look, one blank page is required because that are concatenation means no blank. So here we can provide one blank. So all are not concat. Yes, now look perfect. So yes, 0 0 in first x 0 0 all are x 0. So that is a first 2D array 2 by 2 means two collection of 2D array is a multi-dimensional array. We can say that now is perfectly. I think you have to understand. And 1 1 1 that is second because index start with 0, so that is second 2 by 2 square metric, and then third 2 2 2 is that is third 2-dimensional square metric 2 by 2. So yes, that is a 12 element because we can give the sequence 1 to 12. So 3 multiply 2 multiply 2, so that is 12. And one 2D array is a 4 element, and second 2D array is 4, and then third, so 4. So that is a 4 plus 4 per 4, that is also 12. So that is same we have to say. And now we can scan. Yes, how to scan? So we cannot give here, and also one syntax is here. So that is a horizontal we can take in, and you can also like look like, but that so long technique is there. So I not give the idea like first I just for your reference. So here some book giving the this type of, so you can sometimes confuse. So here I give the idea. Yes, that first yes 2D array complete, and now second start that type of, yes, and remaining yes that here, and then loop is complete to means brace complete to here, and not any error. Yes, now let us check. So here I give the enter key, and that is a now last, yes, and that is a taking to here, yes, brace, and that main brace. So yes, you can also give the tab every, yes, so look for better and understand. So yes, now all are tabbing, and now yes, that is a giving. Okay, so that is so long pace means required to our coding. So that is a vertical, that also now any error, let us compile. Yes, and same as printed, but just it is a vertical initialization. So there are two technique, horizontal and vertical, but I think that is a short, so I not give just idea. So how that is a horizontal and vertical. So now I take again horizontal, so not provide any long type of this technique. So some book giving the horizontal, and some book give the vertical. So I choose the horizontal because there is a no require more pace of our coding. So yes, I remove all blank means that next line we have to, and now last our brace, yes, two brace, that 2D array complete, and now our yes coming. So let us first save, and now I give the comment line. Yes, you have to know understand perfectly horizontal and vertical. So here I give initialize because we have to so long lines, so we can give the two lines. So now I declare the here, yes, and comma. So one line is display, and I copy this all part, yes, and copy and paste. So here printing is completely. Now we can scan also. Yes, so how here we can give message enter multi-dimensional array element, and here we can provide the brace, and here we can take the scanf function. Yes, so that scan also not static value. So that array is a static, but element is a dynamic, we can say that. uh, okay, so here I, x of I, j and k, yes, and I remove this percentage d because we have to scan, and here I remove the element. Index we have to scan also, scanning time, and yes, now I think okay. So yes, x of I, j, and yes, k is there, not j. Yes, I again you give the j. So here k is required. Now complete. Yes. So let us save and compile. Yes, no any error. Let us check. So I compile, yes, now I give same element. So let us 1 and 2. So yes, first row of 2D array is complete, and now 3 and 4. So set first 2 by 2 square meter is complete. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. So every row is one slash n, and every 2D array we can take the slash n new line. So we can understand that is a first 1 to 4, that is first 2 by 2, and 5 to 8, that is second 2 by 2 square metric. And now 9 and 10, and then 11, yes, and 12. So that is a complete, and same, that is our print, our previously result is, but we can scan the value. We can also chance to give the different value. I give to 1 to 12 sequentially, but you can also take some different value and also take the sum. Yes, here we can also take the element sum. So sum and initialize to 0, and here in scanning time we can take the sum. Yes, so plus equal to x of I and j and k, semicolon. So here after last all complete, we can print to element sum. So summation, yes, summation is, or addition, we can say addition or summation. So sum, yes, and slash n here require, otherwise that same line is appears. Now yes, complete, and let us take same element I give again, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, 78 that sum is. So yes, perfect. So yes, that is a two multi-dimensional array, and we can print first static initialization and then scan also, and print with index and scan with index. Okay, and also one chance is there, but I not take the, because that's so long, because we can scan also that here row and column and all are scanned from user. Okay, so initially we can give like here some big size like in my techniques. So and then you can scan and MR main row and column. But here multi-dimensional we have to take only, that is perfectly. So yes, that perfectly look. Okay. So that is a complete our session. Yes, multi-dimensional array. We can only understand that not so many use in programming, because there is a so number of elements. In 2D array is sufficient to our requirement, but that is a multi. After 2D we cannot give the 3D array, but multi-dimensional array, that is name. So that is a initialization and scanning and printing you have to learn, then finish. Yes, that is not taking so many programming this multi-dimensional array. So yes, I complete this session. So write this program to your note. Yes, a multi-dimensional array, how to initialization, yes, static element, and now we can scan also. And here we can declaration, that is main row, and then row and column is start. So that is our main row. That number of combination of this subscript is there. So here we can declare the 3. So 3 2 by 2, that is a 3 2D array is there in this declaration. That is meaning. Okay, and that we can also print that element sum. Okay. So now I close this session. Write this program to your C programming notebook, multi-dimensional array in C language. How to, we can declaration and initialization, and now that our definition, write a program to enter. Yes, here I write for new definition because for your reference. So write a program to enter multi, we can say that dimensional, yes, dimensional array, and print its sum and elements. Yes, that type of we also take the definition, because first we can declaration and initialization only, means how to declare and initialize and also take the print. But now perfect, write a program to enter multi-dimensional array, print its sum and elements. That definition we have to complete in this session. So now that is perfectly, and I close this file. Yes, write this file to your note, and now I close this file because we cannot take more in multi-dimensional programming in. Okay, so close Alt F3 function key and quit. So yes, subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal Academy. Press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.